Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Skullgirls Get Great. This is the audio test we will be starting soon. Please let me know if any of the commentators this week are a little too loud or a little too quiet. We want all of us to be about equally as loud, and the game should be just barely audible. If there are any recommendations that you would like to provide, please feel free to do so. We want the stream to be just perfect for you. Man, it is exciting to be here. Oh my god, it's a person.
Oh.
Who's here?
Hi, it's all of us. And by all of us, I mean me and JP and Sam.
There's Sam.
Welcome.
Hey, is the stream on?
Hi.
Yes.
Can I make you explode on stream?
Yes.
Can you get in a training lobby with me real quick?
Yes. No, actually. Hold on a second.
Wait. The mix up.
Mixed up.
Alright.
Wait, hold on. The mix.
I have to make a training. Wait, make a training lobby and invite me.
I already did it. I was waiting for you to say do it.
Indeed.
Alright, I'm gonna make you explode.
Yeah, sure. My body's ready for this. I feel like I'm
I
forgetting.
don't know if it works on
something.
Squiggly, so pick like Philly or something dumb.
Hold on a second. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Give me a second. Okay. Let's do this. I have to do
Alright. I'm doing.
it. Pick it. You said it was universal. Now it's fucking.
Well, I mean, pick like a two-man Squiggly and Philly, and we'll see if it works on Squiggly.
Alright.
It should, but it's also Squiggly, so, you know.
Yeah, nothing works on Squiggly. Nope, that's not big. No, oops.
That's not
okay,
Squiggly.
it's fine.
No,
Everything's
well,
fine.
You're right.
We sounded
I did
that
have
quiet
keyboard.
and
Everything was
muffled.
apparently.
wrong.
Work on
I'm sorry. Okay.
It's
Before you show me, I need to do a thing. Give me a second.
Okay.
do the thing. Hit him.
Okay, your combo practice till then.
We apparently sound a bit quiet and muffled.
Do your thing.
Oh man, Sam playing Mortal Kombat X. The absolute man. Penny's gonna do the crouch right punch concept.
Have to let it load after all, GP.
Wait, what?
Have to let
Say?
it. Have to let it load after all.
Oh, you have to let it move.
What nonsense. Okay.
Ever.
This might be new tech to everybody here, because I think JP's the only one I've ever done it with.
Yeah. It's a hard to blockable.
Very hard to block.
You're hard to block, GP.
What?
You're hard to block. You're
Can't
hard
block
to
him
block.
because he's so close to our heart. Is you try to like block him on your phone and he
Exactly.
goes, nope.
False. No one cares.
If I block JP, I
Maybe we
get
literally all care about you. You can't even fucking do that without like literally ignoring all of us. Why would you do that to us? For those of you who are watching and have gotten the matchups from either Reddit or Skullheart, those matchups are slightly outdated. 2 matches were flipped around. Look at the Steam link for anyone who cares.
Oopsie poops. Okay. It's a cat bot? It's a cat bot or cat boy?
Catboys are cute.
Talking about Felix? Our boy Felix?
Really.
I'm just like kind of like
I love those moves.
do no damage, but they're great. Slow.
Oh, that's not.
For that guy who keeps asking for it, Penny, please show the bike eye cross up.
I already did it. Alright, do it again.
Yeah. Let's do it again.
Do it explicitly so they can flip it and learn
Uh,
intellectuals.
Make sure you
Right.
hit it in your local university. Make sure it's studied by all.
Yes.
You're right. Question for Crank.
Yes, hello.
Something I've been meaning to ask. Where can I find Get Great stuff on either Reddit or Skullheart? I tried to find it, but to no avail.
Well, I'm glad you asked, because I can provide. Well, actually, Twitch. We never use this, but we literally
Yeah.
have a command that gives you all of our links. Is it this? No.
Yeah, it could be. No,
it's
it's
a-
kind of
yeah,
good.
Great. Yeah, there you
That's
go.
fine.
There's the Skullheart thread. There's the Steam group. There's the Reddit. Like,
It's all of it. It's all there.
the Twitter is ! Twitter. Like, we
Penny,
literally
Penny.
post this in like
did the
5
hard
different
one.
places.
You did the hard one, Penny. It's a really hard one. That's actually pretty difficult.
And you guys have no excuse for not seeing any of this because, like, honestly, every 30 minutes, the bot automatically links the
pings,
stuff.
Yeah. It pings, yeah. It pings it pretty often.
No, something me has to find to get stuff on Reddit. Yeah, no. Reddit, there's no organized way to find it. I mean, you can like try and just keep my Reddit, like the Skullgirls Get Gr8 Reddit, not my Reddit, bookmarked.
Yeah.
But like, it's actually just you just see the post while you're scrolling the Reddit. Honestly, that's the best I got. It's usually the top voted thing there, but I don't know. Twitter is honestly the best way to do it because you get phone notifications, or you can do the like if you subscribe to the Skullheart thread, then you get an email whenever signups go out, which is cool.
More anti-GP tech. I've seen a lot of Benny's tech. Good.
Yeah,
Some of it's hard to blockable. Some of it's hard to blockable, but it's not
everything
that
else
bad.
is right, and then.
I've also been playing Penny for like 2.5 years, so like.
JP's been playing me since I got this game.
Yes.
Like day one.
Okay, I am actually here. Show me the tech.
Okay, I want you to try to block this after.
Alright, hold on. I need my stick now. And my stick's working? Not working. Everything's peachy. Alright, I'm just gonna play on keyboard. What am I trying to block?
Alright. Just try to block this reset.
Okay. Oh. I did it.
It's double cross on there. It's so inconsistent, but it's so dumb. Oh, I saw it. I don't even know how I got it like that.
Yeah.
It just Kara's her under you. I can't do it.
It's like a really obvious cross-up. I don't know. Unless you can double.
It's not a
Oh,
cross-up,
never
it's a
mind.
double-
It's a double cross up.
That was cool.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it's a double cross up. It's hard to blockable.
Alright,
Yeah, there you go. See?
Hold up.
See?
I don't know if you saw it.
It's double. It's yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was okay. I like that better.
That can go both sides and air throw. That's fun.
I feel like you've done that one on me. You must have done that one on me. I've
No,
seen
I learned that like yesterday.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
it's weird. It felt like you
So
said
you
that.
this one though.
Oh, Mistletoe did one here. Yeah. Misletoe's also garbage. But Mistletoe.
I love this character. Hey guys, go play Parasol.
Parasol's pretty fun. It's just my execution on Parasol's atrocious.
I love it. Alright, that was the tech. Thanks for coming to Get Great Streams off.
Alright,
We
now let's
just
talk
talked
about
about
things that can't be said on stream, like your social security number.
Yeah,
Right.
mine is 1234.
987.
8.
No, that's it.
You're right. That's it.
Lobby.
Mine is 935
Like,
559.
wait, who's commentating with me? Who wants to chill?
I'm gonna beat Sam up
I'm
in a
here.
minute.
I'm here
Alright.
for commentating.
Somebody boot me on Discord when I'm up.
Oh
'Cause I'll
man,
be
Penny's
beating
not
up
here.
Sam and watching.
She's gonna
Wait,
miss
who
her
am I fighting?
match. Aw, jeez.
I'm fighting Yo-Yo? Wait, that's free.
Dang!
You better
Yo-yo,
beat me now,
alright,
Yo-Yo.
here's the tech. If you want to be Penny, you have to run light giant step assist.
Yeah, that's OP. You can't deal with that.
Who has fun when playing SG?
Me?
I do.
JP, get in here and fight me.
Hey Sam, come with me
Right.
into your
Should join in there.
Oh wait, someone was saying we were all quiet, right?
Yes, training wheels.
I
Saying
don't,
we were
I
acquired,
don't know
but
how
then Yo-Yo.
to fix that for you, because like
Yeah.
we're literally almost maxing out our mics, according to
Yeah.
OBS.
And then Yo-Yo was like, "What are you smoking? We're all fine."
Yeah, okay, cool. Turn up the volume on your end, Trading Wheels. Let's hope for the best there. Like, check your like volume mixer on your Windows machine. If you're not playing on a Windows machine, that's okay. I still respect you. Hey, it's a cat boy. Let's fight! Wait.
But it was
why is
Cat
my stick
Boy.
not working?
Yep, that's here already. No, crank your stick. No.
Alright. There we go. Hey! Okay, cool. We're in there. Yeah, but if you want to ready up and fight us too, I'm totally down for that.
I'm playing.
Just want to chill in
Yeah.
here, that's cool too. Your matchup will be in, I don't know, about 10 minutes-ish. We're just gonna play a couple of games just to make sure everything's working smoothly, lobby doesn't crash, etc. Iron out kinks,
play
and
this.
then go ahead and play. Wait,
I don't know if I got that right.
what are you playing? Are you playing a duo?
I'm playing this, yes.
Alright, well, Bella's broken, so now I don't feel bad for playing this team.
I mean, you're right.
I apologize in advance. Gentlemen and ladies,
Like, just gentlemen, it's bad. Oh, rip. No catch-up punch.
That low throw, scaling your combo to 50% for no reason. That's cool. That's a mix-up? Alright.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Mix yourself up.
This character's pretty good.
What? What?
What a character!
Yeah.
Oh, rip! I didn't get my air dash! Oh,
Why
man.
is the poison not going away? I thought it went away after I hit you.
Nah.
Oh.
Well, the last hit didn't come up, but that's okay. I did it. Oh man, that killed! Oh my god, that killed.
Scab was super though.
Jesus.
How's Twitch chat doing? How's Steam doing? Quick reminder, guys, just to make sure the stream goes smoothly once we are ready to go. Please join the group chat. I will provide a link to the group chat briefly. First, I'm gonna paste the lobby link. Wait, why the heck is my lobby link not copying? Weird.
I just want to win in this game. You should not be focusing on winning in this game. You should be focusing on learning in this game.
Yeah. So winning will come. Winning is more of a side effect than like a goal. A lot of people don't understand that. Holy shit! I accidentally pressed the button. Give me a second.
Oops. That's okay.
But basically, you should be focusing on understanding this game. This game is incredibly complex and has a lot of depth to it. So really, just focus on improving. The winning will come as a side effect. It really will. Trust me.
If I beat JP once, I can finally quit this curse game.
Alright, JP. There's no pressure.
I like it. I like it. I'm into it. I like it. It's pretty great.
What the heck else was I doing? Oh yeah, I was hold on a second. God damn it. Where's
Go
the
for it.
Steam link? Why is my Steam link showing up as blank? I don't understand.
The group chat link?
Yeah, no, the lobby link.
Oh, the lobby link.
I have to reload the page because it's hard coded as HTML. It's not JavaScript. All right.
I see. Okay.
There's the Steam lobby link, and I'm also gonna put it in our group chat and the Discord. Well, let me pick my team, and then take care of that. Okay, and then also gonna provide the group chat link. Join this group chat.
Yeah.
At least that one's a real link. Join that group chat.
That's a real one, yeah.
And Discord also. Join this group chat.
Pretty good.
Yes. So if you are participating today, please stay in that group chat until your matches are done. And stay in Twitch chat, I guess? I don't know. Once you're up on stream, then you may pause. Please, actually, pause the stream, play on Ethernet, etc., etc. Keep your quality as high as possible so we can't blame the lag or your controller or anything else for mistakes you might make.
Oh. Well, rip. Oh. I have the confidence.
Now let me take it all away.
Should not have gone. Shouldn't have gone for it. Oh, nice. Oh, rip. That combo? Excuse me? Okay. finally. Bah, 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 bah. No game.
I think I could have beaten that out, actually. I don't think there's enough
You
things
could
that
have
stop me
absolutely
from
beaten that.
Tiffany. I think I could have won that.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You could have beaten it out.
Contestants.
I believed it.
Alright, one last one, then we'll go ahead and get started.
One last one. Yeah. One more once. What's this? Hello, you're only 20 minutes late.
Hello, you're only 20 minutes late. Yeah, I mean,
Nah.
we go live at 4 p.m. We tried to start the show at 4 p.m., but we need to do an audio test because we've had issues so many times in the past. We just want to make sure the lobby doesn't crash and everything doesn't happen. So once the stream goes live, you need to wait about 20 minutes. We went live at what, 4:07, something like that.
Yeah.
Gentlemen and ladies.
All right. Well.
Sure. Oh, sure.
Interesting.
What if I could have car canceled that in SBO? And then, damn it!
Oh, he dodged it. Dodged it. Oh! Bop, 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 bop. Do, 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 do. Oh, well, that's poison.
Oh, very well. Damn it! Should have the second one. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Thanks for joining us,
Do it.
everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skullgirls Get Great. We try to match up against an even opponent and try to give you advice and constructive criticism on how you can improve your play step by step. We won't tell you everything that's wrong with your play. We're just going to try to focus on the things that you need to focus on most. If we do give you a little bit more advanced tip than you're ready for, we'll usually preface that with something like, you don't really need to focus on this right now, but this is what a PBGC is, or something like that.
Yeah.
We have plenty of resources. If you don't understand any of the terminology we use, you have the exclamation mark terms, command. If you type exclamation mark command in general, it gives you a link to all of our commands. That has not been completely updated, but it has all the important ones. We'll also try to provide links, so keep an eye on the group chat. VODs will be uploaded immediately after the stream. Pause the stream and don't listen to us while you are playing. Just focus on playing as naturally as you can. Go back and watch the VOD later. If you want to watch it on Twitch, it's uploaded instantly. And if it's uploaded on YouTube, usually sometime this evening. There's occasionally we are late. Last month we had an issue where we literally couldn't upload anything for a month and we lost about 1 week of VODs because of that. But
Yeah.
losing one stream considering everything that went wrong, that's fine. Alright, so Catboy will be up first, which is cool. They're gonna be fighting...
Training wheels once.
Yeah, so we're gonna be fighting training wheels. Let's go.
It's
We
pretty
posted
mercenary.
it in the Steam lobby link. Here it is. Alright, go to this link. Make it happen.
do the thing. Get in here. PBGC is too hard. If you have trouble with PBGC, you just need to set up a thing in training room and practice against it.
Yeah.
There's a if you have some of the frame data and whatever else on, it'll show you whenever you can do a PBGC. So you'll actually flash green as the thing flash greens. So that's your moment to press a button.
PBGC is hard. It's an advanced technique. Like, it's not supposed to be easy. If you want to practice it, you have to practice it very specifically. Also, the matchups were changed. I said at the beginning of the stream, if you weren't in stream, I'll re-announce it. Basically, the matchups were changed the last minute because a couple extra people wanted in. So I shifted things around. You are not against Cyber.
Come and get some of this. Gentlemen and ladies.
We're playing Soul Bella. Oh man, we're playing the good character. That's an interesting round start with Bella. It's actually pretty good. So that move is, even though it has all the startup in the world, it's like +3 on hit. It's kind of dumb.
What is lock and load frame data?
Lock and loads frame data. I'm pretty sure it's like -9 if it's the H version.
Either way,
I think it has some sort of
we
frame
should talk
data.
about frame data right now. Anyways, I just realized
Well,
this
you're right.
is still beginner.
Well, you're right.
market.
This is the beginner. You're right.
Yeah, don't worry about frame data too much right now. But if you don't know how frame data works, I recommend like studying and looking into it, just like as like a side knowledge kind of thing.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of guides out there. Just Google, how do I read frame data? Alright, cool. We got nice strings. Filled up halfway.
Hey,
Did
no
cross
worries. Oof, playing a little risky there. You should just use the meter to kill. If you got the meter to kill, use it.
So, the tricky thing about mix-ups is that most of them, there are mix-ups that are invulnerable or like perfectly dodge certain supers, but most of them lose to supers. So it's kind of like a 50-50 in that sense almost. Like, will my opponent super? No. Will they super? Then I lose. If they do super, then I get the hit. It's not entirely like that. I'm trying to trivialize it to keep it simple. So, Catboy, you ended that match with 4 meter. Bella has one of the best supers in the game, which is, what's it called? Or is it
USS.
Gorilla? Or also USS, but like USS is good for different reasons. Merry Gorilla is really nice in that, like, if it hits all around you, so as soon as there's a gap in your opponent's combo, you'll just immediately smack them down and convert off of it. It's real nice and convenient.
Oh, you mean Dynamo?
I said, what did I say? Merry Gorilla.
You said
I
Merry
meant
Gorilla.
Diamond Dynamo. Yeah. That's close like a forward 2 punches.
Yeah. Ba ba ba. Okay, that's
Good burst
yeah,
there.
that's
It was
personal.
delayed. It was smart. It means you thought about it. You never want to burst right away. I mean, sometimes you do if you think your opponent is like doing something tricky. But like,
Yeah.
bursting right away is risky because it means you're just pressing buttons willy-nilly and your opponent can take advantage of that. Gotta hit overhead. If you play the tutorial, it gets you kind of into the habit of down back and block, which is good because most things are blocked by down back, but it's not perfect. So remember that the standing block is still good. It is still important. You see your opponent in the air, block standing.
Fucking load.
Butcher's
whole
Blade is a very
damage
mean
thing.
assist.
Oof.
Your opponent is running it because like you have to respect it. Like, you're just kind of stuck on it.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
really
oh,
respect it.
oh,
Oh man, we were fishing for those DPs.
we're going. Gotta get. Whoa.
Okay, that snap was
Oh.
probably an accident. Snaps are cool
Probably an
because like if you do hit your opponent, or even the assist, you'll heal some of your red health back. The exact numbers you don't have to worry about right now. And I'm kind of glad that you're aware of it as a solo player, because as a solo player that's extra important. It's the only way you can heal. And only solo players can actually use snaps to heal. There are a couple other uses for snaps, like forcing your opponent to switch into a character that they're not used to, making rope, like what's it called? Misfortune go headless. You can do that with the snap. What else can you do? You can make Skullgirls
Snap
level
the
3
body.
disappear. Oh yeah, and you can also like get rid of corpse, so you get an incoming setup or something like that. I forgot how it works.
Yeah.
Wild. Oh, and you can do
Yeah,
double
so
snaps,
sick.
but don't worry about it right now.
That's one. Yeah. Oh, oof. We don't exactly have a good handle on our buttons. It doesn't look like we're just kind of doing it.
So, as of this round start, your opponent has gone for 2, I think 3 grabs actually. All 3 have whiffed.
Yeah.
But you should know that your opponent's feeling grabby. Like,
Yeah.
they got grabby hands. So that means if they're using grounded grabs, you want to jump more because they can't do a grounded grab against an aerial opponent. You can also tech a grab if it's after the fact. You have 13 frames to test the grab input. You cannot tech a grab while you're crouching. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. Oh god, the pillar out of nowhere. That was a fuzzy. Sort of, kind of, a little bit.
I feel like at this point I should also just...
Oh my god!
Well, we gotta hit confirm. There we go.
I hit.
Never mind. No BNB companion. We have strings.
Oh, again! And,
Oh, how did that grab? Whoa, how did that grab whiff?
oh my god. This game's
wild.
broken. This game's broken.
It was beautiful.
We got JHK from Bella crossing up twice. Oh. Alright. Snap him out.
Yeah. So now all of that red health that you had disappeared. That's the benefit of using snaps on a against the solo. Good awareness on free mercenaries then. Nice.
rip.
Okay, so you frame trapped into USS. That is an actually important thing to be able to do. Another thing that's important to be able to do is just before the sword stabs into your opponent, you can actually cancel it with DP, like the what's called Devil Horns. So if you do that move, then it'll let you convert into a full combo. I've noticed a lot of times where once you get a crouching light kick, you're able to do a few strings, which is good. It's a good place to start, but you need to start being able to convert off of other moves. Basically, any hit you get will almost always land in a full combo. Nice kill, well done.
That was PBGC Scan Medium Punch.
Yeah.
Holy heck. Alright.
So this is something you don't really have to focus on too much right now, but just so you know, a PBGC is basically when you push block, there's a lot of defensive options you have while you're push blocking, such as Absolute Guard and so on and so forth. PBGC is one of them. Basically, at the end of push block, if you tap forward, or actually just let go of the stick in general, or like leave your movement at neutral, then what happens is you have 0 frames of hit stun. That means you can immediately press a button. Your character will flash green, and you'll be really, really, well, like a good way to get out of pressure.
Yeah.
I'll post a link to PBGC in case you're interested and want to read up on it.
Oh, that's a run stop. That's not a good one. We're resetting the okay. Full into Z. The grab, okay. Indeed, because that wasn't real. So one of the things you could do with the Bella versus Parasol matchup, especially if the Parasol's just throwing tears and not actually doing tear things, if they're actually doing tear things, you have a good old move called Reflector, which of course is the DP motion plus low punch. It reflects a diamond back at your opponent and puts them into stagger. It doesn't work.
Cyberstorm is asking, shouldn't you update the thing in the Discord? It is updated. Discord was a
updated.
It's only updated in Discord and Steam. The only places I don't update if I have to make last minute changes are Skullheart and Reddit, because no one checks back there. Anyway.
Great. Life is not existing. So a lot of this you don't have to hold because you're dang old Bella.
Yeah.
That's not
so
a...
Bella has a good old move called Reflector. And whenever a projectile is thrown at you, you take 0 damage and you just send this little cool diamond thing back. And if it hits your opponent, then it staggers them and they start being stuck in place, which gives you plenty of time to dash up to them or fly over to them, do whatever you want. You won't have advantage usually, especially if you're full screen. But it does mean now suddenly they can't just zone you out forever. Now it becomes more of a neutral game at that point.
Actually, you can. If you stagger from full screen, you do dang old run things and then crouch medium punch.
You can do a run stop and convert off of it?
Well, you do deflector, but you can still hold charge, and then you can do what's the thing called? It's called, call it run, but what is it actually called?
Tumble run?
Tumble run. That's the one. Just do a tumble run, and that actually puts you there, and you can just crouch medium punch.
Oh, so you're positive there.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Yeah. You're plus unless they shake out a stagger, which most people don't.
Oh, that's true. They could shake out a stagger. So for those of you guys who don't know, this is also something nobody really has to worry about, because even pros don't really use this. But it's a really powerful thing. Whenever you're staggered, like you see a person like stumbling in place, you can just waggle your stick left and right, or also press light punch, heavy punch alternatingly, and it'll reduce how long you're in stagger by like a significant amount. Oh, unfortunately you did that grab too early. They were still airborne at that time. Yeah. But I think one of the main things you gotta watch out for is how often is my opponent grabbing and what can I do about it? Because I think grabs are how your opponent's been really applying a lot of direct pressure on you. You should also really practice Bella's moveset, because reflectors are a really important tool in this matchup in particular that you're not using.
Yeah, because this is not really that much of oppressive zoning. So we're doing the random tier tosses instead of doing full screen tier tosses, which would work a lot better.
Converting off butches with level 3, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, that's how you do it.
I respect just finishing the match, because you had enough meter, that's good awareness on how much health your opponent has, like, credit where it's due. That was not a bad decision. But also keep in mind, Catboy, you've definitely been holding onto your meter aggressively almost. Like, you almost never use a super. I've seen one USS and I've seen one snap, I think. Has there ever been another super?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, there's not been. You have plenty of uses for meter. Bella in particular, like, really likes meter. A lot of your craziest damage comes off of it. Like in the corner, she single-handedly gets like, is it 9.8k or something? Like it's some absurd number.
It gets pretty absurd.
Yeah, 9 point. For those, and also if you don't know, the average health, if it's like one-on-one, technically equates to about 15,500 health. And
yes, that's correct.
It makes it easier for you if your opponent has more characters. But your opponent will have more health, you will do significantly more damage, about 30% more. So, if you did, for example, a 9.8k combo on your opponent's character, and you had that 1.3% scale, like what's it called, 1.3 scaling, then you would have almost 14,000-ish damage. You would almost, like in the corner, if you got a hit on your opponent, if you did a full combo, you would almost completely kill them. You need to learn more links, just be more familiar with the character. That's like the important thing. Basically, keep practicing. You're on the right track. I saw some strings there. You seem to have a good mindset. I talked a lot about different tools that are in the game that you might not be aware of. So just keep them in the back of your mind and start reading up on them if you want to. But definitely just go to the B&B compendium, which you can find by typing !BNB into Twitch chat.
Yeah.
And like just look at the combos, look at the different strings, and just practice them, and then just play the game more. I think you might be spending too much time in the lab and not playing enough people, because that's usually a trap that people who lab a lot fall into, where they just want to look for a way to start their combo, as opposed to finding ways to convert off of random straight hits. Like if you hit them with jumping light kick, that should lead to a full combo. If you hit them with USS, with Ultimate Showstopper, in case you don't know, that will also lead to a full combo because you can cancel that with DP. Like there's a lot of cool stuff in the game that you can do. So look into that for sure. Any comments extra, JP? What did I miss?
I think you covered most of it. Oh, Cyberstorm was saying, just an aside from all of that, since everything was updated, I remember before that when they're paired up against Fraudulent Robot, they had not good connection, so you might.
Oh, I may want to change that. Oh, okay. I'll split up that match. Well, no. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do. Wait, Cyberstorm, are you here right now? Because you said you were going to be late a little bit.
Yeah, he's here. He's here right now.
Oh, okay. In that case, instead of doing it last, let's just do that next.
Yeah, he said.
So let's do Cyberstorm versus. Sure. Go ahead and play you.
Yeah, you can play you. That's fine. Is you here right now?
They said if you really need me to play, you call me, and I told them okay, and I shoved him into the game, or the match.
Nice.
So Mew will be playing twice. I said I wasn't sure how long I was gonna be late. Okay, sure, no problem.
Okay, that's okay.
No, it's all good. No worries. I'm glad you did tell us in the first place, because if you were late and we didn't know, that'd be much worse.
Yeah.
Cyberstorm's here. At Mew.
You. Fuck.
Fight.
Invite to lobby.
Open lobby 2, please. Oops.
Who's playing Skullgirls?
Hey.
There it is. Yeah. Boy. He's never changed his icon. It's just strictly Empoleon.
Yeah. Man, I haven't changed my icon since. Do you remember Funky Hellboy from like 2.5 years ago?
Yes, I do. I actually played a couple matches against him.
I played Funky Hellboy's hosted tournaments. That was my introduction to like the competitive scene in Skullgirls. And
oh no!
What happened?
You was watching whatchamacallit, DT5 Grand Finals.
No.
That's the EU tournament that's happening right now.
That was the Grand Finals? I don't want you to miss that.
Yeah, Grand Finals is going now. People in here, but he said he'll do anything for Get Gr8. Aww.
You two seem
My heart.
My guy, don't do that. You didn't have to do that, bruh. I went doki doki.
I really appreciate it. This community is amazing. Skullgirls just nice. Like, some of the nicest people who really help out the community. I really appreciate that. Hey, Fortune going on the other side, dropping the head. We're playing this. That was actually a perfect
sandwich
for you. Yeah, it was a really good sandwich where they could juggle between the head and stuff. But yeah, they really needed the head a little bit closer there, so I think I struggled there.
Yeah. Do we have that? We don't. That's okay.
Okay, doing the DNB.
Oof.
Okay, so you actually did a little bit. You did something a little. Not you as the player. Hold on. Cyberstorm.
Yeah.
You did something a little risky there. What you did was Syria Dragon Bite while your opponent was still airborne. You want to delay your Dragon Bite if you notice your opponent's floating in the air like that. This is a little bit more of a niche bit of advice, so it won't come up very often. Just keep it in the back of your mind though. Delay your Dragon Bite so they touch the ground just before your Dragon Bite hits. And the reason that's important is because they can do what's called land canceling. If they land while they're in hit stun, they'll immediately recover and not be comboed anymore. So that's kind of a risky thing.
It's very spooky.
Also, jumping hard punch isn't as good as it looks. Yeah, it's cool that it covers like half the screen.
Yeah, that's
the downside of it is just it's also all a hurtbox. It's not just the hitbox. So like what ends up happening is that if they're pressing literally any button, it'll just hit your giant dragon head and it will hit you from like full screen. It's kind of crazy. What is nice though is that if it does hit, you can convert off of it full screen using SPO. So as you land with jumping hard punch, and if they're touching the ground, you can even have almost maximum distance. Yeah, there you go, just like that. Never mind.
Yeah, like
that.
that.
Conversion. Cool.
Oh, that's a level 3. Rep. Don't grab. I was away!
Yeah, that's a good old sunset vortex right there, where you dash past them and then do the overhead or the blade overhead.
It's very insane.
I hate that you have to respect it. I mean, you can mash out of it if you have a good super. Squiggly has to respect it. Very frustrating.
Oof. Ah.
Alright, nice catch. Thing. So you're pressing a lot of buttons. This time, actually, like Laeta, you're pressing a lot of buttons. You can counter hit several times there. You're also not converting off the stray hits that you get. That's extra important as Fortune and something that even pro players actively practice because her moves are so fast. Her standing light punch is, what, 5 frames? It's the fastest, or tied for the fastest jab in the game, and it's very, very good. It reaches very far in front of her and like high up so it can anti-air and stop people from jumping. Like it's a very powerful move, but when you get a stray hit with it, it does nothing on its own. It's just very good if you convert off of it. So you got to really practice and look for those moments where you can press another button and like continue, like buffer it if you want to. Like press a medium punch after the standing light punch and like it'll only go into it if it doesn't miss, right? You can do things like that. If they block it, you're fine because Fortune has some of the most craziest pressure in the game. So if they're blocking it, oh wow, nice DP there in the pressure.
Yeah.
Silvercord has a long startup. It's not a true block string unless you end it with a heavy first.
True. Oof. Damn, like it. Ah, that's not a thing, friend. What?
Nice standing blocks. Good switch to low there.
Spoopy. Oh, heck.
That converts.
Conversion.
Okay, so something
No, what's that hard
know
punch?
is if Fortune, I think you were a little too close to the corner, but in general, if you catch an airborne person with SPO, you can build a charge and move forward and then still convert off on your person. So what that means is you get basically a free charge if you SPO an airborne person. You get all that extra time from them bouncing back up and down. Always look for gaps and stuff between your combo routes just to build a charge.
Level 3.
Hey, we're reversing.
Pretty good. Oh my god, the convert. Nice.
Oh, hey, we almost had a full combo.
Rip. Interesting. That doesn't work like that.
You can also build a charge there. That was a perfect example where you can build a charge and move forward while you're charging to the thing. Oh, that was a light dive kick reset. That was good shit. Yeah, so with a light dive kick, they're actually...
Oh my god.
There's only one way to convert off of a light dive kick and actually combo, and it's frame perfect and it's standing light punch. So if you convert with crouching light kick, it'll be a 2-frame frame trap, which is really, really useful. You can mix up your opponent like that. Your combo route was interesting. After Silver Cord, so Silver Cord counts as a hit grab, and I mean, you probably know what hit grabs are. In case you don't, they're basically... It's a hit, but then it behaves like a grab afterwards. Like you're completely invulnerable during the animation and all this other stuff. And it scales to 55%, and that's the big killer there. All following damage after the Silver Cord will scale to 55%. So you used a lot of heavy-hitting moves after that. Like you did crouching light kick. After you used Silver Cord, you used crouching light kick, crouching medium kick, and do a standing heavy punch, and also into Syria Dragon Bite. You honestly either should have... Syria Dragon Bite's okay. All the other moves hit too few times and do really high damage per hit. And that doesn't really do much when you're trying to scale down. You want to go for a lot of like very multi-hitty moves. That's why Dragon Bite is okay. Crouching heavy punch would have been fine. small routing things. These are not optimizing is not something you have to worry about right now. But like, be concerned when you're using your multi-hitting moves and when you're not using them. Like, for example, using standing light kick as your first normal in every string you do is rough. Because, like, A, it doesn't even hit low. It just hits mid, so it's really easy to block. B, it hits twice, which means all following damage you do is scaled by an extra 13-ish%. That's no fun.
One comment on the hit grab ring. So most hit grabs do scale to 55%, with the exception of Fuqua, which scales to 75%.
Oh, okay, so Silver Cord is also an exception. Silver Cord scales to 50%. Because why not? Just Squiggly's not having a rough time as it is.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so after D and B, you can convert with heavy. What's it called? Is it medium heavy SPO? I think it's medium heavy SPO. If you on the first, no, you have to do the third.
Oh my
hit.
God.
On the third hit of D and B, if you immediately use medium heavy SPO, you can convert off of that. That was an interesting thing that happened.
That was different, yeah. Like he just center staged, and then you don't want to just.
He was just scared. So if you
Perhaps?
see center stage come out and no
SPO
Daisy,
again?
like you pressing anything will win. If you see Daisy coming out, then you might as well press something anyway because it shouldn't win anyway.
Yeah. You don't want to really toss out the SPOs like that because, to be honest, Squiggly really needs them. I mean, it is catching, but Squiggly desperately needs the meter. You don't want to just toss it out willy-nilly.
So the reason I'm not complaining too much about that is because the reason Squiggly needs the meter is for SPOs
Oh,
to use at neutral, but not like this. You don't want to just throw out SPOs for no reason. You want to throw out SPOs if Lyetta like blocked something. Then you can use SPO to make it safe, because now you have another chance to do a mix-up, right? Or if you got a hit full screen, the only way you can convert off of it is with SPO. If you just throw an SPO out just to scare a person, do it to chip them out. Like if you think you're just about to win and you just barely need a little bit more chip damage, then SPO's good. Other than that, don't bother. For example, if you were fighting certain characters, you would just lose instantly outright for doing that. Like for example, Bella would just simply reflector that because SPO technically counts as a projectile, which is wild, but it's true.
It's pretty good. If you did that at round start against Fuqua can just H-drill, and in certain cases, depending on the distance, can also just H-drill. And then just BFF, and then she completely avoids that. Pretty rough.
Oh, that was a nice reset. That's very similar to the Cranking Vortex. I like it.
Oh man, catch him.
Light
oh man, another American reset.
No, that was not an American. That was a light dive kick. It was a French dive.
Was it?
Yeah.
No.
You might want to start going into medium dive kick just so you can kill your opponent, because at that point you had enough meter and like just stun Dizzy in general to kill her.
Yeah.
If you did a medium dive kick, you actually could have converted off of that very easily. Wow, that worked. Yeah, so Lyetta, keep in mind, Heavy Gravedigger is -11 on block, but it's also an overhead. It's the only dive kick that's an overhead.
True.
Unlike most aerial moves, light and medium dive kick are not overhead.
Come dash.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, so this is a good point to talk about dash blocking. Now, this is more of an intermediate thing, but I'm going to talk about it anyway because it's so important to start getting into the habit of it right now. Skullgirls is, I wouldn't call it unique because there's got to be another game that does this. You can block while dashing forward. And only while dashing forward. Can you block while dashing in Unist?
Unist. You can button dash and block in Unist.
Wait, you can button dash in Unist?
Yeah.
How have I played this game this long and not realize that?
Forward A, B, and then just press back.
That's wild. Okay, so in Skullgirls, if you press any two punch buttons while not holding... Well, actually, you can be holding any direction. If you press any two punch buttons, you will dash. If you're holding back, you will dash backwards, which is bad. Don't do that. If you are holding neutral, you can dash forward, and then like immediately tap back as you start dashing, and that way you will dash forward while you are blocking. This is extremely important. It is very essential movement tech in Skullgirls because it lets you approach your opponent very safely. Hey,
mashable resets? It's true. Yeah, it's in the tutorials for Unist actually. In fact, they give you so many situations for why you would need to button dash forward.
Yeah. Like Unist, I feel like it's required because everything hits full screen.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. Don't you need to button dash for forward dash blocking in SU? Yeah. Well,
You don't
yeah.
have to. You can actually double tap
You
forward
don't
and
have
immediately
to.
get back, but you're wasting like
Yeah.
5-6 frames by doing that. If you want to get the
Yeah.
most out of it, you want to button dash and then immediately hold back as soon as you start dashing forward.
Unless you're like me, who's a madman and keeps just double tap pressing forward.
Yeah, I mean, it's hurting you more than helping you. I promise.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't get into a habit of that.
I'm just a madman though. I've committed to it. Oof. Oh, that's all three.
That was almost cool, but you cancel, or so what happened there is it's just a stancel timing thing. Your medium didn't come out. I know you wanted to go for a medium, but if you stancel and then start pressing the medium button too early,
That's a three.
it'll not come out, and then it read your heavy, and then just skip straight to the standing heavy thing.
Yeah.
I recommend you listen to what I just said there twice, like literally play it back, because that is understanding why your stancels aren't working is the best way to improve it.
Oof. Go for those left rights. Oh, that's cross up. No, you don't want to do that. That's not a reversal, friend.
That's not how you use that super.
Oh
But
my
got
god,
caught
what?
anyway.
Interesting.
Well, that worked out. Not even close. Look at it.
I've
That
already
was
been
a
lost
joke.
to double
That was-
dash.
that was- They were
The double
literally a
dash.
hair of health.
That was interesting.
That was pretty cool.
I've-
Alright, so,
I've-
hey you, I got the news for you. Stay in, because you're up next. Woo!
I had the
Oh, well, they
biggest
left.
brain fart.
So you're up against
you come back.
Monokomonoe. I can call you Noe.
Monokomonoe.
Yes. You have a cool name. I like it. It's hard to say. So Noe versus
I
Liera.
played them
We're gonna-
before.
Liera's back. Awesome. That's cool. I'm glad
Not
that
Monokuma.
you heard me.
Yeah.
Do we know where to find this Monokuma Noe
I
person?
have no idea, but we should ping
Noe.
him. He's in the Discord.
Mono. Yeah.
Boyo. With the semicolon. Oh yeah, there's a real robot get to play. Can't forget about a boy.
Oh, heck! That's right, we split up the matchup. Never mind. Actually, no. This is actually good. We can do Monokomonoe against Fraudulent Robot, right?
Yeah.
Does that work? We'll
I
check
don't
Robot's
think so.
connection. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try this. Okay. That way, you doesn't have to play... Why?
Yeah. Go watch your grand finals.
Yeah, Lyra, go watch your grand finals, because you're really cool. And I thank you for helping
Yeah.
out. I don't want to distract you from grand finals anymore. I feel like that's kind of mean, making you play twice when you didn't even play once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. I'll miss you.
Appreciate you. You're beautiful.
Alright, so let's get...
No, he said grand finals is done. No, I'm so sorry.
This is
Oh,
the
never
darkest timeline.
I'm so sorry.
Alright, well go watch the VOD right now and pretend you're watching it live. You're only off by a few minutes anyway.
I'm so sorry.
First best of 5 set you won. Congratulations. I'm glad. It's progress.
Oh.
Alright, Robot's in here.
Stupid.
Thank you for saying something, Robot. I sincerely apologize for losing track of where we were in the
Honestly
bracket.
forgot. Yeah, we honestly forgot.
Okay.
So sorry.
This is Monokomonoe. Okay.
They
Monokomonoe.
are online.
Are
They went offline. Never mind.
Well then.
All right.
Hey, it's an open lobby. Who wants to fight Robot? Anyone going to give it a shot?
Who
We
would like
prefer
to
an
fight a
EU player.
robot?
Any EU player that wants in on this would be really cool. Are you ready for intermediate now?
Yeah.
No, you need to practice your B&Bs a little bit more.
Little more.
Just become a little
Get
bit
some
more consistent. You're
consistency.
doing good. Don't get me wrong. When I said
Yeah.
no, I didn't mean that like meanly. You're doing really, really good. You're almost there. You just need your foundation to be a little bit stronger. Just because I don't want intermediate to just rip you apart and then you don't learn anything. Like that's the only real reason. I think you dropped a lot of stuff. That's kind of the core thing there. Like conversions off of SBO should have been a full combo. You should be. You also had a couple of resets, especially with the light dive kick. Like you were sticking to simple stuff. You did the vortex, which is awesome. You just need to learn a little bit more consistency. So just play more people. That's all you gotta do. You just really need to be consistent.
Yeah, play more people. Also, you're doing a lot of stand media kick mid combo. You should get used to
Wait,
doing
Robot
crouch
says
media
no
kick,
EU.
'cause
I
that
thought
gives
Robot
you.
was EU. What the heck?
No, he's.
Oh,
he's
Cyberstorm was
Frank-
EU. Never mind. Anyone can fight
Cyberstorm.
Robot. It's preferably not EU, in fact.
Yeah.
Alright, Training Wheels once in. Cool, that works.
Oh,
Oh wait, no,
Yo-Yo
Cyber
was
wants to
also
fight
like-
Training Wheels. I am so confused.
yeah.
Alright,
No,
Robot.
Yo-Yo wants to fight. Yeah.
You are in the lobby. Never mind. Wow, my
Yeah,
brain's
he's
all over the
ready.
place.
Yo-Yo wants to fight because he wants to practice his foul because he's never practiced his foul.
Sure.
Yo-Yo, get here.
I'm gonna judge you really hard if you destroy Robot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be a bully.
Let me see. There he
let's see how
is.
it goes.
I forgot he still has that icon.
Wait, what's their icon? Is that J Pizza?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh my god, I forgot about that icon. I love that. That's so good.
God. What's happening to bracket? I think what's happening to bracket.
If we
Bless
folded it
him.
inside out and blew it up to bits, like it's all over the place at this point. Basically, Laera volunteered to play, and a person went missing, and Cyberstorm didn't want to fight Robot because there's gonna be lag, so we fixed the bracket, sort of.
Yeah, a little bit kind of sort of.
Get Great used confusion.
Oh, man.
It was super effective.
It was super effective. Alright, I'm practicing the vow. Careful about doing ground whatchamacallit. What's it called? Dead crosses. That's the one. If you wanna contest the double assist, which is just M Bomber, you can actually just poke it. Oof. So this is air dash character versus air dash character. Both of these air dash characters like to be in the air a lot, but Philia has the stronger ground game, just by far. So you might want to get used to dash blocking, like we commented on before.
It's like
That's
Philia
it.
prefers to be in the air. Valentine lives in the air. Like it's kind of her home turf. In fact,
Yeah,
you can't really do
that's
much
the
on
one.
the ground, relatively speaking.
Yeah. That's cool. That was okay.
You fast fell.
Oh.
Well, not fast fell. You got to the ground, but then you went for a mid. Go for a low there. If you did
Yeah.
go for a low and I didn't see that right, I apologize. I think you went for a mid.
Yeah. Ah, we punished the assist. Okay. So let me tell you how strong punishing the assist is. So like, usually when you call the assist, it's on lockdown for like, I don't know, we'll say arbitrary number of like 5 seconds, right? You hit the assist. It's out there for now like 10 seconds. It's pretty good.
Yeah. So if you do any damage to the assist and well, actually if your opponent's assist goes into hit stun, then they are locked down after they go off screen for a long time. So like if you keep juggling them and forcing them to stay on screen, that's even longer that they can't use the assist. It's really useful. To get like a safe amount of damage. Oh, that's a counter hit level 3. That just kills.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was crazy damage.
So Yo-Yo is also practicing double. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
that's a good
called-
tick throw. He just kind of sat there.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know what a tick throw is. That's important. If you don't know what a tick throw is, it's exactly what you just did. It was a low and a throw. Because there's only a couple of ways to really beat that. It's tough. It's a good beginner punishing tool.
Penny with the am I still fighting Yo-Yo? Yes, you are.
Yes.
For sure. You're confused.
Or if you don't want to, then I mean, like, we can make changes. But
Can you punish low Rekka with Squiggly? What, the slide? Slide is super unsafe. It's like minus 10, minus 11, something like that.
You can only kind of punish it.
You can absolutely punish it.
The thing is, you can't. All right, so if you do punish it, you want to push block it at the very end, so and then go into SBO.
No, you don't have to.
You don't have to. You can just jab.
You can just jab him. You can just low jab him. You can jab it.
Are you sure? How much is it minus?
Yeah. It's like minus 12, my guy.
Have they frame trap that into super, or does it have a very early cancel window?
Nah. If they commit to slide, they're stuck in the animation. Yeah.
I've never been able to punish it.
Oh.
I've tried like everything. Wild. I'll have to double check on that. I'm pretty sure. I'm just touch HP for now. You can probably just go crouching lightning and punish it.
Oh, whoa. Oh man, raw tag.
bomber
Careful about the
coming
raw
out.
tag. Oh. I feel like we're trying to do a run thing.
Does Bell have any move that hits on both sides? standing arch.
Can you say that? I think you cut out. What did you say? I missed the
Don't
word.
have any move that hits on both sides.
Hits on both sides. Stand, medium punch.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Hey, that's kind of versatile. Hey, what's it called? Catboy, if you're still here. Was it Catboy? I think it was Catboy. If you're still here,
It was Cap.
that's why that using super is important. Because if they're just mixing you and not really respecting you, like not trying to trick you into using the super or anything like that, then you can just use a super and break out like that. And her super is great because you can convert off of it and get a full combo. You need OTG and stuff.
Bup, bup, bup. Bup. Oh, you won!
Hey,
Missed
that
it. You
raw
were a little
tech,
too
though.
slow with that. Like, just dodge everything. Oh my god!
Crouching medium punch anti-air. I don't know what's happening anymore.
It's actually okay with Filia, but it's too slow. It's much slower than Fuqua's. It's got much more startup. And it's a cross-up.
That's a mix-up. So basically, when double is kicking like that, while she's still out there kicking, in that part of the animation, she's on the other side of monster, which crosses you up. And as she's pulling her leg back, it's same side again. So it's really tricky to block that. It's a very commonly used 50-50. There are three major ways you can use puddle, and that's one of them. I actually prefer putting your opponent in jail, which is basically double backdash a little bit and then use puddle. And then not only will they have to eat a mix-up once they try to approach the puddle, but until they try to approach the puddle, they literally can't do anything. They're stuck not being able to touch you. That's magic.
Yes. So good. You don't even have to backdash actually. If you do the right block string, like crouch hard punch into crouch hard punch into M Luger, you're put at round start distance, so you can just puddle from there every single time.
Ooh, slightly
Ooh, nice block. Holy heck. Boop, boop, bop. This might
the
pin.
sliding knockdown to build up the bio.
The grab.
So air grabs are mean because the only thing you can do about that is either use a super or
There it is.
what's it called? Tech the grab.
Oh, what?
So always look out for air grabs. It's a very viable air option to mix people up. It's a very standard thing that any other character can do.
Yeah.
And just mash air grabber. Honestly, that beats everything. Can't get grabbed out of air grabber.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Wait,
They're sliding.
wait a minute. Parasols is disjointed. Parasol grab out of air grabber? I don't know how that works.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes,
Really?
that
That's kinda
hitbox is massive.
Parasol's air
We're playing
grabs
Street
are
Fighter.
dumb. Basically, if you play Parasol and you're not air grabbing, you're doing it wrong.
Oh man. Clown jumping. Bip.
Whoa,
Oh, what?
dang. If you dash forward there, that's actually 50-50, I think.
That is indeed.
Yes.
Let's up the dose.
Oh, wow. Nice
Ramp the
spacing
game.
there. So, just for Robot, Yo-Yo obviously knows what Yo-Yo did. But for Robot, what your opponent did is they jump straight up to space you out because they knew you were trying to run towards them. And they didn't want to run towards you because that'd be too much distance closed. And then they used a move where, like, the blade, which is not punishable, was, like, hitting you. It's very good range management. Spacing is very important in Skullgirls.
So actually, that's an interesting term. So a lot of people in the SEC use the term blender. It just also means vortex. So like whenever the opponent has a vortex, it usually means it's like some sort of setup that requires a lot of blocking to be able to get out of. Yo-Yo with the BM.
Okay, so Yo-Yo tried to do the counter super twice. Did not work either time because literally what I was just talking about, Robot, you need to work on your spacing. Like I guess I didn't explicitly say it, but now I'm just gonna say it. You need to work on your spacing. Before it was just more like Yo-Yo's really taking advantage of how much you're trying to get in on your opponent. But I think you're trying to get in on your opponent a little too much, simply because you don't know how far your attacks reach. And that was very evident with what just happened.
That's true. He also has the combination of just so like after a while, if you get once you're like playing this game for like a long while, things just kind of come innately. But with Robot, it looks like he has too much of the thinkies, so he's just kind of sat there thinking. So that's why that tick throw took like a little while for it to happen. Just kind of like sat there thinking.
Yeah.
So like a common habit is like CLK, because he's thinking about it, and then tick throw. It's interesting.
What we're making.
Do you spend meter on whiff counter? Yes, you spend 2. Is counter viable? Absolutely.
Wait, you spend meter on
Especially-
whiff counter? I didn't know that.
Yes, yeah, you do. You spend 2 meter on whiff counter.
Oh shit! I literally did not know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. If you get a counter vial, it's super good because it's counter hit damage.
Basically,
To effectively-
it forces it to be a heavy counter hit. Pretty much.
Yes.
Which is, well, not a heavy counter hit. It counts as a medium counter hit because it's special. It's still really, really good.
It's still pretty good because the opponent will get blown up.
It's the maximum damage you're gonna get out of a vial, frankly speaking.
Yeah.
And vial doesn't get affected by scaling, right? It just does bajillion damage forever.
It just a bajillion damage. Well, it'll only get affected by scaling if it's like level 1 or level 2 vial. Level 3 does not. It also it also
So level
detects.
3 counter hit damage, just every tick is doing counter hit damage.
Yes.
That's dumb.
Which is ridiculous.
How is this character fair? Like, I'm surprised
Well,
this character's not broken. I feel like I can
This
say that about
character
every
is
character.
very
in this game.
balanced.
It's like, wait a minute.
mean, you
You're
can.
telling me there's a character that can force your opponent to be less than half screen away and then convert if they're pressing any button, and she's underpowered.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's underpowered. Surprisingly. The amount of her damage really just comes from her vial combos, because she can, like, normally her combos would do something like 7 to 7.5, right? You add a vial in there, she immediately does 8 to 9.
Lost the will to live.
For a quick summary on how powerful Vial is, there is a 3, maybe 4 meter Touch of Death combo that you can get off of a grab at full on Dizzy.
Yes. It's ridiculous. It's so dumb. Literally playing the waiting game. Yes. Indeed you are.
No one is broken if everyone is. That has never been true. Like I don't know why everyone believed that. I think people
No.
believed that since
No.
Melee and or Project M. Like that's where that philosophy began. That's a load of crap.
No.
That's just not how that works.
No.
It's like saying all people are created equally, but some people are created more equal than others. Like that
Right.
statement means
that
nothing.
makes no sense. Yeah, that means nothing. It's just a blanket statement. The true statement is that true balance is achieved if everyone's broken.
It's a good sign that everyone's broken if you find like everyone is pretty much split on who's really good or who's not
Exactly.
playable. That's always a cool feeling. Like what's really interesting is like a lot of high level players will say, "Hey, Band is one of the top 3 characters in the game. They're really broken," and then like there will be other players that perform really well, very high tier, or like also just high end upper pro level player like Kenji. And I agree with Kenji on this. They'll say Band is bottom tier trash. And I think it's 100%
Oh.
right if you just really look at the math and stuff.
That'll make sense.
Yeah,
Bam.
Titan Knuckle for that extra
Yeah.
damage. That is.
Pretty good. Pop an assist with it, and you win forever. Take the assist. It's fine. The waiting game.
Oh,
we missed
fast fell on accident. So how fast falling works in this game is very unintuitive. If you do a move that whiffs in the air, like after you're comboing them, like if you do like medium kick and then that hits them, but then you cancel into heavy kick and that whiffs, then it sends you flying downward. It like suddenly gravity just doubles on you. It's very strange.
Bang.
But there are very powerful settings based on fast falling.
That's pretty good.
Philia especially, I think, gets a lot off of fast falls.
Yeah, she does. She gets an
Nice
instant
tap
high
on the assist. That I want to respect that a lot. That was real good shit.
Yeah, with
remember-
Philia,
Go for it.
with Philia against this, which is not true zoning, like none of this is real. You got yourself an H Spire that you can immediately do to contest. This
So,
is
like-
not real zoning.
So not only do you have tools to get past this, like H Spiral, like H Hair Spiral, you also have H Hairball, like they'll let you go flying in the air, and then like Luger probably won't hit you. Like they'll have to try a lot harder to hit you. Much more importantly, you should block dash. Once again, this is a habit that every
Yes.
player really needs to get into. Every time you try to dash forward, you got hit by the Luger. you just press 2 punch buttons with your stick and neutral, and then immediately hold back like right afterwards, after like a slight delay. And if you do that, your entire forward dash will be blocking. Yes, block dash, Cyberstorm. That is 100% correct.
That's what it's called.
Do I have a video on block dashing? I don't think there is. It's very...
I'm not sure that there is.
Very straightforward, because like all it is just you dash forward, and while you're moving forward, you're blocking.
Yep.
And the most optimal way to do that is press 2 punch buttons, and then immediately hold back after you press the 2 punch buttons.
Yeah. No video. Should make a video.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I guess we should just make a video about universal movement tools. Like that should be done at some point. I don't know.
Advancing guard. That is what it's called in
Oh, is it
Unist.
actually called advancing guard? Is that a thing?
That is what it's called in Unist. Which is very strange, but you know.
Wild.
How can you charge? Wait, what? How can you charge? You can charge literally while dashing, my guy. That's how parasols do it.
Oh yeah, it's called charge buffering. This is a thing that's universal for buffer characters. I mean charge characters. Basically, while you are pressing other buttons, you could be building a charge. So for example, if you do standing light punch and you hold back and do standing light punch, it's the same thing. It's the same move comes out. So what you can do is you can do your normal combo while you're holding back, and then you're building a charge while you're doing other moves, or just moving around, or whatever. You can't block dash while you're building a charge, unfortunately, but that'd be kind of funny.
You can actually.
How?
So if you're parasol, right, and you're doing block dashing, right? So you dash, hold back, you're already immediately charging tier.
Right.
If you,
what I meant is like if you already had charge, right? You can't hold it.
Oh, if you already had charge,
Right?
Yeah.
There's no way to block dash while you're like if you're already mid charging.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you'd have to recharge after that. And you can charge while dashing? Yes. Just literally it's block dashing is the same thing as charging back while dashing.
Yes.
You can charge a pillar, dash forward, and pillar without crowd.
Yes. You can.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same kind of goes with Philia. If for Parasol and Philia, if you're holding down but you started your dash first, you can actually continually dash. So you
Forward
can
dash is special, normal, and super cancelable. That is correct. Yeah,
Yes.
you can do any move actually out of a forward dash. There are no forward dashes in the game that lock you into the movement.
Yep.
Backdash is the only thing that locks you into the movement, and the way around that is actually up backing. You can cancel your backdash with an up back, which is very interesting because you can sort of make backdashes safe like that. It's kind of weird. Backdashes in general are like the punishable thing. Like it's bad. Which is also unique compared to most fighting games, because in most fighting games when you backdash you have a few iframes, like you can dodge moves like that. It's complicated.
That's Unist.
Training Wheel saying don't play para. Penny is very, very slowly sharpening their knife while glaring at your name right now.
Yeah.
So I think that single line is said by Penny more often than anything else on this stream. Just play Parasol. I find kind of funny.
Play Parasol.
Parasol's tough. I can't get
There's someone who, if there's someone you don't want, you shouldn't play. Don't play Fuqua.
Unless you're playing Fuqua quickly, because I think that team is really good.
Wait, you're
and
right.
You should not,
That team
and you
is
should
really
not
good.
discourage the bad team. I mean, good team.
It's very good.
Remember the good old days when Do you remember Team Optimal? I love Team Optimal. It was like the 3 worst characters and the least synergizing characters in the game. It was Squiggly, Valentine, and not Parasol. Was it Parasol? It can't be Parasol.
I don't think it was Parasol. I'm pretty sure it's not Parasol.
What the hell was it? Pinwheel? Yeah! It was
Yeah,
Valentine,
yeah.
Squiggly... No, Valentine, Pinwheel, Squiggly. It had to be Anchor Squiggly, because Anchor Squiggly's the worst. It was called Team Optimal, because it was just the least synergy ever known to mankind. And then Nephros came along and fixed that with Squiggly Valentine, because now that's
Basically.
godlike.
It's pretty good.
You actually played Squiggly Valentine? Yeah, I remember that. But it wasn't Parasol, it was
great.
Pinwheel.
Yeah, you did.
If you swapped out Parasol for
Yeah.
Pinwheel, then you would have been real sorry. Squiggly Parasol works really
True.
well, and Squiggly Valentine now works very well. Special thanks to Nephros. Really making it work.
Yeah.
So now
They-
that
they-
team is
they-
actually not that bad.
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah. Anchor Val is a little scary. Anchor Parasol's a little better. But I mean, screw that noise, because my dream team is eventually going to have an Anchor Val in it. I need that.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
Because
Yeah,
frankly,
we
all I
can't
want
swap.
to do is just play more Squiggly. So if I build a 5 meter with Squiggly, which on its own is a challenge, I can just bring Squiggly back to life when she dies. It's perfect.
That's true. That's very true. We can't swap the next matchup. They Omega Missing over Zerno.
Yeah, Mecha Mizuno versus Zerno. What about swapping matchups? Oh no, you're being cool. That's what I see what you did there.
Yeah.
You're being really cool. Okay.
Cool, me? What do you mean I'm garbage?
Said no one ever.
Crank them.
Give me
Crank them. Don't do it. Don't do it, Crank.
what am I doing?
Don't do it, Crank.
I'm doing it.
Don't
Can't
deny
stop,
me,
won't
Crank.
stop.
Someone give Mega Missing No advice on how to beat solos quickly.
I think this is required. I think we literally need this. Alright, so Mecha Mizuno, Zerno, you're in. Okay, cool. Everyone's good to go.
I need every advantage I get. Amazing. The only way to get advantage is to make yourself plus. That's personal.
Time for your physical.
Yes, Parasol is always plus.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's
-2? You mean +2?
Yeah,
She's not
no.
minus.
You wish. I fucking
wish
wish
she was
that she was -2 on tier. No, she's +2. See, that would make a good balanced character if she was -2 on block of tier.
Yeah.
Then it would be like light brass. Friggin' no, it's actually better than light brass because the projectile still provides lockdown. Friggin'
Yeah.
why? Why is it +2?
I mean, push block is pretty good. I mean, we didn't even block the unblockable
Oh
online.
man, the unblockable raw attack. Yeah, no, people have gotten really good about blocking the raw attack at full screen. If your opponent Beowulf is in the corner, the Beowulf team is in the corner, and then the raw attack into Beowulf, then they have to travel the entire screen to hit you, and it is very reactable. If you are facing the corner and you raw attack, then they come out of the corner, and then it is actually 100% unreactable. You just kind of have to be a godlike person and read the whole thing.
Unless you're me, who's like, here, let me get you a big combo, let me snap you because all your characters died, and then do bail raw tag because you know what, that crossed up. Pretty good. Oof.
Yeah, that works.
Get him with the crouch hop punch. Get him with the hard punch.
I don't even know why that worked. Sure.
That works because JHK is super active, and oh my god, seriously? Mega Mizuno, please. They call it a crunch hard kick. Come on, man.
Oh, we
that's
got him with the
much
jumping
we don't
light.
even convert.
I find it kind of crazy that Zerno just watched him jump up and then hit him with the jumping light.
Hit him with the tier.
Just, if your opponent's in the air, the general rule of thumb is just block high. There's no reason to stay crouch blocking. Watch your opponent. This is kind of a thing that comes also once again. You'll notice this in every fighting game you play. If you ever play Smash, if you ever play friggin' Street Fighter, doesn't matter. The more you find yourself watching your opponent, the more comfortable you are with your characters. When you just held down back there like a firm, crazy grip, just not even reacting to the fact that your opponent jumped up, that is a good sign that you were watching or focusing on your character more than your opponent.
Yeah. Pretty dang good.
So many frame thingies I can't even. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. Crouch medium punch into tier is actually a true block string.
Cyberstorm, don't worry about frame data really if you don't want to. If you want to start getting a head start into frame data, it is very useful information. You never need it. You never need frame data to play. Like for example, Wing Zero, one of the best Skullgirls players in the world, has no idea what the hell frame data is. I mean, he vaguely knows, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, vaguely.
But it helps. It helps you understand why certain things work and why certain things don't. So if you want to get a head start, just Google a guide, like how to read frame data. I promise you, like there are a billion of them out there. Some of them are better than others. But the sooner you try to start reading frame data, the better off you'll be.
Yeah. Some things make more sense when you read the frame data on it. Like, why did this punish this? Or why did that whiff instead?
Like, it's not, once again, it's not essential at all. But if you want to get a head start, that's something you can do.
Cool.
Oh, what? That worked. Okay.
Yeah, that worked. So you still get the, because she bounces twice, technically. It's the second. It's the second bounce.
Like an extended use of OTD. I like it. This is really
Extended. Yeah. I only really need to know what's fast and what's not fast. In general.
I mean,
yes.
yeah, I mean,
sort of.
that's what framed it is. It's just like if you, as soon as you ask how fast, that's what framed it is.
Yeah. Exactly.
When we say a startup has 5 frames versus 6 frames, right? 5 frames is faster. But it's that simple. Fortune's Light Punch is 5 frames, and what's it called? Squigglies is 6. So like, Fortune's Light Punch. If you press those 2 buttons at the same time, Fortune's Light Punch comes out 1 frame faster.
Sure. That's punishable for sure. Hey.
The reason frame data gets weird in Skullgirls is because the game does not actually run at 60 frames per second.
Yes.
It is not intuitive at all because the game plays at 60 frames per second, but there's actually frames being calculated that are not drawn on the screen. The game runs at 72 frames per second?
Technically 72, yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Yeah, I think that's right.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
No, it can't be. I don't know. It's more frames than you would think. Frame skip happens every 5 frames, right? So that means there's an extra frame every 5 frames. That's 12 extra frames. So yeah, it's 72 frames a second. Yeah, you're right. Being a bully. Yeah, no, don't try to challenge Beam like that. That's not what you're trying to do. I don't know if you're just not aware of the matchup, but like tier shots definitely not the right answer. Sniper is way too tough because unless you have the guy out eating the beam. I think a simple thing you can do is toss out. Well, it's not simple. It requires some practice. But call the anti-projectile guy. Let me try that again. Call the anti-projectile guy, and then don't necessarily sniper unless you're positive your opponent's overcommitting. Really, what you should do is use tier toss, and then use that as an opportunity to literally fly across and over your opponent. It's a little bit tricky because obviously it requires aim and stuff, but you basically gain full screen. And Zerno validating the win by getting the penguin.
Heck. For an extended explanation, Skullgirls runs, and this is according to the Shoryu, Skullgirls Shoryu. Skullgirls runs at 60 frames per second, but measurements of frames in game do not necessarily line up to real time. This is because every 5 frames, the game engine will skip drawing a frame. Indeed.
Frame skip is very interesting. I'm not a big fan of it
True.
because it makes weird things happen. For example, Squiggly's stance charge time is now RNG. On paper, it is 52 frames, but it always takes anywhere between 56 and 63. And the reason I say anywhere in between is because it is basically random.
Gentlemen and ladies,
Yeah, updated week. So, pre-grand beta of 2016, frame skip was actually 6, and the game ran pretty slow. So when Mike updated it to frame skip 5, we're basically running at Street Fighter Turbo time. So the game is infinitely faster.
What's interesting is that it was supposed to be Street Fighter 2 Turbo time from the get-go. Mikesy didn't realize that it was at 6 and not 5. I think it was I think that was the lore, something like that.
I'm pretty sure that was the lore.
It was also super silent when he made that change. Like, we just all would log into the beta, and it was just like, wait a minute, is the game faster? Is that just me? Like, because noticing 6 extra frames per second is kind of hard to do. But,
yeah. I think it was in the patch notes, but it wasn't highlighted.
It was patch notes like a week later. Like it was an endless beta for a while before people officially announced it.
So I might have just gotten unlucky those 3 times I tried to punish Ruka sweep the jab. Potentially?
I don't know. I'd have to look at the scenario again. It's usually not unlucky.
Exactly.
There are very few things that are RNG in this game. Because like frame skip for most moves will add a buffer or like in the beginning of it. So what that means is that inputs that become harder or things that would become unpunishable suddenly become punishable again, and also really just easy to do. The problem with Squiggly when it comes to frame skip just doesn't... Charging up in Skullgirls doesn't get a buffer. So the frame skip affects it in a very unique way. I have a feeling that it's not what you were trying to get at, though.
Yeah.
There's 3 times I tried to punish. Send us a clip of it, and we'll take another look and we'll explain why. Hey, missing note back on the scoreboard. That's what I'm talking about.
that's all, folks.
I feel like Mizuno has to
Mizuno-
play this matchup very differently. Just because Beowulf is annoying, that sweep is real dumb. You're not using enough jumping medium punch. There's not a robo out there where you can say, hey, you're using jumping medium punch enough. Jumping medium punch is, if you look at every button exclusively, jumping medium punch is the best button in the game for robo.
True.
And it is dumb broken.
Indeed.
That will get you all of your hits. All of the hits you need will come from that button.
All of the hits.
And you can't like outzone the Beowulf because of sweep. And you can try to outzone your opponent's robo, but like, it's kind of like playing big band rock paper scissors at that point. I don't know if I agree with it.
Hit the assist. We almost had it. If you didn't crush rock punch, you made it. Would have done. Would have been okay.
Could have had it big.
Heck a heck.
Back to chair.
There's actually there's one specific scenario, just because we just got off frame skip, but there's one specific scenario where frame skip actually plays a true part of it. Symbols is an overhead because of frame skip 5.
A good way to practice crouching light kick into overhead. Yeah, you let go of the stick after crouching light kicking and go overhead.
Yep.
If you roll your feet, like, wait, hold on. Do you play on a keyboard fight stick? What do you play on?
What did you
That
play?
matters a lot.
That doesn't matter. That actually does matter. It's true. Ooh, boosh, boosh. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Overhead. No. Oh my god. I don't think we wanted that.
When I say don't roll, that implies they're playing on a keyboard. If you roll your fingers from down to right, then it does not register you let go of down before you press right. You play keyboard warrior for life. Okay, cool. That's fine.
Okay.
You want to let go of the down. I mean, that made it sound mean. You want to let go of down. I don't know what's your keyboard layout? Do you use the down arrow key or do you press? Do you play hitbox layout, which I highly recommend. Every single keyboard warrior I've told to use the hitbox layout has liked it more after 1 month. They've hated me for the first month though, just because they're playing significantly worse because they're not used to it.
Yeah, which is normal. That's just normal.
I started playing Tetris with hitbox layout. It is actually godlike.
It's really good.
It makes me kind of not even want to bother learning Tetris on the stick anymore.
Right?
You use WASD. Oh, okay. Use WASD. That's better. I recommend, if you want to, replacing W with spacebar. So that way you have one finger dedicated to each button for the directions. Don't use arrow keys. Jill, you're doing it wrong. I'm kidding. You can do whatever you're really comfortable with, honestly. But I highly recommend dedicating one finger per button, which means replacing like the up arrow or W with spacebar or some other alternative.
Yeah.
You don't think you can get used to hitbox layout? That's what Training Zeros told me. The Trainer Zeros told me.
And then he tried it.
Sure enough, in 1 month, they were fine.
And then he was okay.
It was actually better, honestly, overall.
Arashar used arrow keys. Indeed, he does use arrow keys. Can confirm.
PME uses arrow keys. He actually had a custom hitbox made just so he can keep using arrow keys. Psychopath uses arrow keys. Like, there are players that do it, but it's... I don't know. I do not recommend it.
Yeah. Some people are just very used to it. Like Nephros also uses arrow keys. He's just very used to it.
Yeah.
Which is normal.
I don't know. It still bothers me that people like don't even try to switch over. Why is hitbox better? Because you're dedicating one finger per button. If you're using WASD, now you have to use your middle finger, which is on S, to use both W and S. When you are using the hitbox layout, then you have one finger on your thumb on spacebar, your pointer finger on D, your middle finger on S, and your ring finger on A. So you have a separate finger for every button. When you use arrow keys, it's the same issue, where instead of W, it's now the up arrow. Your middle finger, no, that's the button. The Stargate! Yeah, you call now.
It's the start. It's okay to use arrow keys if you want, if that's what's most comfortable for you, but I also can attest to the hitbox layout, because it's really good, actually.
I'm letting you guys know this is not a requirement. I'm just trying to shill it to you. Like, I'm trying to sell this to you. Like, it's actually really, really good. Both on paper and just using it personally.
Yes.
So you still
can confirm it also.
I have no problem with it.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, once again, if you're used to it, go ahead and use it. But like, a lot of people don't realize how much it's holding them back, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, can't agree. Birthday. Do we have?
Oh, do we got it? No,
we don't have the birthday.
Wait.
We do have the birthday. We don't have the birthday.
That was exciting.
Oh my god. if you can't do G motions, that just means you need your inputs to be a little cleaner. Can confirm it's difficult.
Oh,
Hitbox does actually make it a little easier because, like, holy heck.
What's G motion? Like half cycle back forward?
That's 270. So like instead of doing 360, you do 270. That's G motion.
Oh, that's a G motion?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
G motions are also really. I mean, literally everything becomes easy with hitbox. It's just like, bleh, like your fingers just kind of go. Like, it's very. It's just kind of.
It's very strange, but it actually works out a lot better because like you just have to roll. Like if you're doing hitbox, you roll from A to S to D, and then to spacebar, you get your G motion.
Will you be able to use TKs easier? No. The reason TKs are hard is just timing. Because
that's just hard.
Jumps have 4 frames of startup, so the problem with TKs is if you press any button before the 5th frame, then what ends up happening is your normal will come out, your standing normal, because you'll just cancel your jump startup. Because for some reason jump startups are canceled. I mean, I guess it would be really bad if it wasn't. That's a whole different fiasco. It's all about timing. That's what makes TKs hard.
Yeah. Yes, G motions, that means it's basically full circle, but it's really 270 in real life. It registers as a 360. Doing 270 is a lot easier than 360.
How does Robo install work with Taigo? Robo, if she alpha counters in, will instantly explode. If she tags in, she'll explode after like a second and a half or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I think if she tags back in instantly, then she'll have the full timer, because you know how level 3 has a timer.
Yes.
With the exception of every time you call her as an assist, it'll technically tick down a little faster. Yeah, see how there was like a second delay before she exploded? Like that's what I meant. Like if you just tag in like that.
It's a good idea to do this as well.
Oh yeah, it's one of. There's a reason it costs 4 meters to like, what's it called? Level 3 into alpha tag out and then alpha counter in. There's a reason that costs 4 meters. That's mad broken.
It's really good. It makes you plus as heck.
Stargate!
Good.
That's just like Half-Life, it's really crazy good.
It is Half-Life. Insanity. We'll play.
Alright,
First
final
alpha
match.
counter didn't come out. Rip.
We finally got Penny versus Yo-Yo.
Penny, go here. I think she's playing something else now.
Missing no, I'm just gonna tell you the same thing I've always literally told you. You need to be more aggressive. I told you about the jumping medium punch thing already. That is heavily tied to you just being more aggressive. Zerno, you were actually playing very well. I'm actually surprised how well you used sweep to punish Robo buttons. I didn't even know you could punish jumping hard kick with sweep. That is very strange. Use the chair, okay. I think you need to find things that are a little bit more unfair. And that sounds kind of silly to say, but like, you would just kind of use your chair to throw it out and keep your opponent at full screen and keep them at neutral and stuff. It's just like, you could do some really mean things with the chair. The chair is like super respected, basically. Like, you have to block both hits. So because of that, even though you're playing RoboPoint, you don't have to play full screen. Like, you can play like a bully. You can do 2-3 resets and still be safe, and then go full screen, because Robo has the fastest dash speed in the game. Especially with level 3. I think actually only with level 3, but still, really fast dash speed. So like, you have plenty of movement options that you can be taking advantage of, and also doing a lot more unfair resets. I'd look for things that are much more tricky.
Actually, without level 3, she still has the fastest dash in the game. Her dash just gets even faster with level 3.
Wait, really? It's faster than Val's?
Yeah. It's faster than Val's.
That's dumb. She doesn't need the fastest dash in the game. She doesn't.
Sure, she can. That crossed them. There we go. The hardest matchup in the game.
Oh, there we go.
That converted.
The trickiest mirror
Cross
match.
up. Nice. Ah!
Nice low there, not committing to the hit, unfortunately. Yo-Yo, convert off the button.
Yeah.
You gotta do the things. You gotta believe.
Yeah. I believe.
You
gotta redeem. Hardest matchup in the game for
anybody. Oh, there we go, air grab. As I said before, if you're playing Parasol and you're not using air grab, you're making a mistake.
Wow. Oh!
Air grab is dumb. For those guys who don't know, it's so dumb that if you're banned and you're behind her, air grab will literally zip you in front of her.
Indeed it will.
It is super stupid. Robo's running the 90s. Like,
key, right?
She has
Gotta
literally
hold
a
this.
skin. It's like the 80s as a skin. Like it's, Beowulf also has one.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's pretty good. Same with Fuko. She has the 80s skin. Real nice.
Yeah, know about that.
Hey, nice.
Hey, good
Nice.
one. So Penny's a very jumpy player. This is just more of a matchup thing. So as you get into the advanced bracket, quote unquote, you'll basically realize that you have to learn player-specific things, not character-specific things. In Penny's case, Penny's a very bunny-hoppy person. Penny will jump around a lot, especially because she's dealt with enough low throws. She does not want to deal with them ever again. So, S medium punch vortex, godlike. Going for a grab after that, not so much. Just use low. It's an unmatchable low. Like
Yeah.
you can't really do much about that.
Did you slow? Just go low. Honestly, works.
Go low. The only reason you wouldn't go low is because. I mean, unlike grab, you can actually cancel your crouching leg kick into Daisy. Or dodge it if you catch the startup of it. And Penny has to spend 2 to 3 meters to escape.
Yep. And this is where Penny gets stuck in a rut because she's air dashing like a madman.
Don't matter if you don't get hit.
I mean, I guess. No mercy. Into that.
And this thing's always funny.
That's really good.
Is it like, do you only do that just because your plus is hell after that?
You do that to get the conversion, actually.
So you can't convert if you don't do that.
Well, if they were like, let's say like, it's like height dependent because like if you instantly did whatchamacallit, sniper out of that, right? You get no conversion. If you
did
wait
it
for
after
that.
the crumple?
Oh,
No,
it
like
would
you
work.
just have an Oki setup. Like, isn't that better? I don't actually know. If
No, it would work.
Okay.
Yeah. If you let what's that, neck bet hit, it'll just be meaty sniper. Oh, nice. Oh, hey, Pillar, that's a birthday.
Smash Pillar.
Never mind, it's not birthday anymore.
Hey, we're putting Penny in the corner. Fast fall. Well,
Good, just go low.
sort of fast fall.
That
Went
works.
low. I believe in it. Fortunately, Penny did too.
Yeah.
Oh, that
works.
correct. That's dumb.
Oh man, you should
that
punch
autocorrect?
the heck out of Penny. That's a birthday. No, you got a sniper.
It was a half birthday.
But whenever it was half birthday. Whenever you push them a little too far back with parasol using 2 times that hard push, you sniper instead. Tears like this, would. You bomb shot. It was almost a birthday. Dash up low at the same time, save frame hit. It's great.
Trades like that are crazy.
It's beautiful. There it is. That's what you
Hey.
do. Oh, nice. Cross one. Oh, grab. Okay.
Hey, we air grabbing. Let's go.
That comboed. I don't think that was supposed to combo. Butchery. Palm shot. Oh, yeah. Boosh.
Trading was his
Yeah.
practicing the neck met super into conversion. Yeah, that's funny.
DHC bikes. Neck button to DHC bikes.
Fun fact, Trading
Potentially?
Wheels,
I don't
that's
think so.
actually not the maximum height. The maximum height
That's not
is if you're doing a double snap. Parasol has an infinite that she can do where she just infinitely goes upward while pressing 3 buttons in a very specific pattern. And you can go so high. Like it's really silly how long it takes for that to come back down.
Yeah.
When you do that neck bet max height sniper thing, you don't need OTG, I think. You don't?
Yeah, 4 frames that whole time. Rip.
Darn.
Sucks.
Open battle.net on accident. Oh! Battle.net,
rip.
infamous
That's
for
fine.
eating up frames. The most
Eats all
intense game.
frames. Most intense battle that you've ever seen.
So what are you playing? What's that game where it's like this? That's the game that everyone determined if you were like if your computer was good. It's like something too. Like that one gun game. There's a gun game where it's like if you could run it, it was like, oh my god, your computer.
Crisis.
Crisis, yeah. Crisis 2. Fucking Crisis 2's got nothing on Battle.net.
Yeah. Not anymore. Everybody can run Crisis 2 on max settings or whatever
It's
it
actually
is.
still pretty
It's
tough,
very high.
honestly. You still need like a
Can't be.
decent gaming rig. Not a decent, like a gaming rig in general. Like a modern
Yeah.
graphics card is something you still need.
Yeah. Which would make sense. You blocked.
Nice dive.
Oh no, conversion. Rip
We're
run.
safe, but no. Setup, make it mean.
Oh, Penny went low. No, she really went low.
That looked like a chicken block. I think it was chicken block. Don't chicken block there. Especially now you get Crystal. That's scary.
Oh, that works, because, you know, explosions so big. Hecking crazy. Cross up to not cross up.
Ridiculous. He doesn't have the most
pretty
broken like
good.
setups set play wise, but oh my god, her mixes.
That just worked.
What? The
That
what?
wasn't even
What?
the cross up.
Are
What
they-
happened to you? That wasn't even a cross. Sir? Can I get you to actually block? Wasn't even a cross up. You can't actually do that on double. It's really hard. That's punishable. You gotta dash, my friend. That's not safe. Loosh, that hard kick with double. Hubba-bubba-boosh. That's how you do it. Yeah. What, rip? That's not how you do that.
Any with the respect. Wake up, down back. Dang.
Right? Dash into the cremation. Alright. Probably assist. Get bought by the assist.
Something that's really hard and tricky to do. Every single light Parasol can do at you, except for one. There's one light she can do. I think it's standing light kick or something.
Hey.
It's if you push block the first hit of the light and then go into SBO, it punishes. Parasol's unsafe after that.
Yeah. The Mongoloid. Can't believe this.
What the hell?
Bring her in. This
Can't believe this.
Alright, Penny is showing us how the Mongoloid is done. The skeleton ruined that orb DHC. Yes. I've always found myself, when practicing high in the air infinite, having to adapt the button pattern mid-combo depending on Para's position to their opponent.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's
That's
actually, if you memorize what it is based on who your opponent's character is, then you can do it even higher. And the reason I say that is because there's actually a maximum height to the stage. The camera will stop moving, but the characters will keep going up.
Yeah. Which is pretty great. It's pretty funny to see.
Gentlemen and ladies,
It's pretty nice. Oh my god, no conversion. Ripper running. Why do you dash?
Reloader man coming in with the papilloma. What's happening with the
Papilloma,
papilloma?
apparently. Papilloma. I have no idea. Makes no sense.
Oh!
That's right. Pillar
Taste of your
back!
own medicine. Pillar. Medicine.
Oof.
Never mind.
Ooh, you hit her with it. Don't call your assist. That's right. Don't up forward. Bursting Penny pressing the button.
Cross tags. Whoa there, buddy.
Oh, get out of here.
I think they were trying to alpha counter. I'm gonna hope.
Probably.
Alpha counter. I have no idea why they were trying to alpha counter.
Perhaps that's a classic right there. Up, overhead.
Pass bomb.
That's right. Get out of here.
Okay. Well, some light punch or something.
Spend the meter. Keep them busy at like 200.
So many coincidences in the world make me want to play Para right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, so many coincidences in the world make this game
So many coincidences.
so exciting.
This game has no coincidences.
Yeah.
It's all planned.
Friggin' none of that crap. JP, I dare you to explain to me why symbols on Philia's air dash just makes her fall straight to the ground. Friggin' dare you to try and explain that crap to me.
What do you mean, Craig? It's all
I actually know
planned.
why. It's like sound stun is only
I
active
also
on the
know
first
why.
frame, and then
Yeah,
if she air dashes into the hitbox, the hitbox is a little bit meaty, so it doesn't actually apply the sound stun, which is stupid. It just implies that you lost the sound stun already, and then it causes it to crumble. Which is
It's amazing. It's
the
funniest.
worst.
It's amazing. I
Top
love
tier
it. That's
character,
right. Get
apparently.
blopped. What are you doing
Can't
there,
believe
Ash?
you just
For?
died
There's
to
no
a
about
Penny.
screen.
I think that's illegal.
Right? What are you doing? She's
Oh!
going back. She's gonna love it. She's gonna make love.
Oh, that's godlike.
I know it.
Alright, well you went for
Well, I
low
think it was
there,
gonna be
and
fun.
I mentioned the pillar thing, but you want to react to the pillar with the daisy. I also mentioned that. You had a meter, buddy.
Right. Oh, we're beginning.
Alright. You had this setup. You were there. You were not ready to go the full
there?
mile.
You got frame skipped? I don't believe you.
Yeah, sure you did. No, I put Penny in Bloxton. Wait.
What?
What?
Wait.
I was in Bloxton feels bad. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Wait, where?
Oh, do you mean
Oh, did you
rollback?
Did
you mean like
Oh, you did a
rollback?
CMP before this thing. That's why. Yeah, she was in Bloxton then. Yeah, it wouldn't matter. Okay.
Oh.
I see. I didn't see that.
I see what you guys are talking about.
I didn't see that. I see. Can I okay.
Yeah. But I was already in Bloxton.
Yeah, she got put into Bloxton with CMK. The Ripperoni. That's okay.
So I could jump.
Target confirmed.
To give me some credit.
This is too new.
Yeah, you're right.
Do it. That's right. Bop the Eliza assist. Oh, napalm shot. Napalm shot. Napalm shot. Not
Butchers
never
is
mind.
fair.
The fair and balanced assist. Ba, ba, ba. Plus. Yeah, per fuck more. I mean, this is just hard. What? You was pressing a button? When and why and how? Why are you pressing buttons?
Double low throw, but nah, I got that push block going in.
Why is Squiggly's grab really bad?
It's not. Okay, her standing grab is very subpar, yes. Her
Yes.
jumping grab is really. Okay, it hits above her arm, not like below and in front where it looks like. So it looks like it would be a good hitbox, but it's actually not. It's not at all.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's like if you're on your way upward, it's like really easy to air grab people if you're like at the right height. You just have to be really good with it. It's really dumb.
I'm just more upset that I did poison vial in your grab whip. That was very upsetting.
Oh yeah, no, that her grounded grab is a piece of shit. Fucking
Boom,
using
boom, boom.
load vial like it's fucking Parasol's taunt. Dodging it.
Oh wow. Oh man. Dash grab. Do level 3. You won't.
Is there a
You
reason
get.
you're always playing your colors?
Oh, the
I'm
Ivy
like
color.
watching this and I'm like, oh jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he wants the green. Oh my god, you just go low. Just go low. It works. That's not real. Oh, it actually would have been real if he did actually, but that's fine.
I hate
We'll
this
flip it
move
right now.
so much. This
What do you mean? The move is the
freaking
best.
gun.
This gun's
Why
the
does
best.
it put
The
people
best
in a
gun you ever
knockdown
seen.
stick? Why does it knock down?
Because yes.
No.
Patty, what you doing? Shit, full screen.
Alright, so I think, like, as this match winds down, I think I just really need to make a really important point for Penny. So I really see what's
Go
up
for
right
it.
back.
Yeah.
It's just you have like really good setups and really good play and solid execution, but you're just really missing this ground game. Like you really need to like develop a ground game to play. I highly recommend checking out Gelato VODs. Gelato has an excellent ground game, and you could really take some good notes from him.
Nice. Oh my god.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for Skullgirls Get Gr8. Those guys who don't know, that's an inside joke. Okay, if you talk about my ground game one more time, I'm gonna be upset. I will stop.
Really need is a
I'm
ground.
sorry. It was just you set yourself up for it by signing up for Get Gr8. It felt like obligated to do it.
You're right.
I don't even know what ground game is anyway. This is freaking
There's
ABC me and footsies to be honest. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Skullgirls Get Gr8. We're gonna be winding down. We'll go ahead and do an open lobby because I feel like playing a couple of games. But I'm really sleepy for some reason, so I'm probably not gonna play. We're not gonna do the open lobby until 5:30 like we usually do. Probably stop around. I mean 6:30. Probably around to stop around 6:15.
Yeah.
That's a solid 25 minutes, yeah. So I'm gonna go open up the lobby. If you guys saw someone you wanted to fight today or just wanted to get in on the action in general, then now's your chance. We're gonna open up a lobby of 8 slots. Anybody can join. Just join the group chat, or actually I'll provide the link in Twitch chat as long as you're.
Yeah, it works. I just invited you to the lobby. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to join the lobby. Yeah.
Woo! Alright, gonna go to here, gonna This thing. Did I miss a matchup? Can someone yell at me if I missed a matchup? I think I got everybody right.
You
I'm just
missed a
paranoid at this
matchup?
point.
Well, our guy, Mr. Mono, not Monokuma,
Did he ever show up?
didn't show up. He never showed up, so I mean.
In that case, that's fine. Kinda wanted to do pink. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy. The profile layout, like the what's it called, your Steam profile, they changed how it's organized with CSS, and it's so much better because now I can keep it really, really tiny and in the corner. It'll always show the join game.
Ah, shit.
Approach.
A bad one. I didn't want good lockdown. I wanted lock and load.
Oops. So join through this join the lobby with that. I'm also gonna put it in the group chat if you guys are in the group chat. Shout outs to the people who actually joined the group chat. I really appreciate it. What's kind of nice about the horrible new Steam layout thing is like you're just always in the group chat. Like,
so we don't have to worry about people not being
yeah,
there.
like it's really easy. As long as you're like online, you'll be in our group chat, which is nice. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we just ping you whenever your match is on, which is pretty nice.
So get in here, fight
like
us and stuff, and have a good time. Whee! Damn it!
Oh, whoa! That hit.
Oh, okay.
That was weird. I've never seen that before. What?
Wait a minute. That was supposed to be Sing, not DB. I should have done a half circle.
Oops.
I can't believe that hit.
That's pretty
Bella,
great.
like, on that last hit. Oh, that was funny.
That's pretty interesting. That's amazing. Alright, well, I like it. I'm gonna do it.
Damn.
Just send you flying.
Hit grabs. God damn. What? That works?
Bonk. It does work.
You're making me watch. I can't
Ridiculous.
This is
I'm
optimal
sorry.
mental-
I actually needed to watch just to make sure there was death or not. I was just like, I'm not sure.
JP
Very
reacts to
not
12
sure.
frame fucking grab text, but cannot fucking tell in 4 seconds if someone has enough health to convert. Can't believe it.
Indeed. I wasn't sure if I was gonna kill or not. It seemed very sketchy to me.
The 2 lightest characters versus the
I'm
2
the
heaviest
operator.
characters. This is great.
This will be great. It'll be beautiful.
Battle is all in the mind.
I'm being in a group chat all the time. I make it back here. Look, Havoc. Just because you've had a little bit of a bad connection lately doesn't mean that you're gonna lag all the time. Okay.
You're trying to use my center stage against me. I can't believe it.
What does this do? What does this do? Sing into whatchamacallit doesn't work like that, friend.
Oh, well.
Hey.
Oh, I actually had SBI. Oops.
It was there. If you already hit me and you decide to do serious thing in Daisy, that does not work. All I have to do is hold up because I'm in hit stun. Same works if you're in block stun. It doesn't work.
Oh, well.
Oh, what? Show
Oh, you don't have
who's
SBI.
boss. No, crack it off. Oh, but you used your own sing against you. No.
Oh, that Stancil!
Baboof. He stands. Pretty good. Can't confirm. Oh, Crank, he's almost dead. Oh, Crank, he's almost dead. All you do is this. Your meter.
That's your meter.
You get your
I was waiting
meter.
for it, man. I just wanted to eat her alive, but she also had Daisy, so I didn't also actually want to do SSJ.
You built the meter first. I see. Okay. Heck.
I did it. I defeated the yo-yo. Genji would be disappointed, I think. I would disappointed. I don't know when Yo-Yo first came around. Yo-Yo's this is super talented Squiggle player, and then like Kenji's just like, man, you've gotten so free. Yo-Yo could beat you in a first to 10. And I'm like, you're probably right. Let's find out. And I challenged Yo-Yo to a first to 10, and I won 9-10 or 10-9. It was the friggin' last match. I was actually really high up. I was like 9-6, 9-7, and then Yo-Yo just made a massive back.
What's that gonna do? What's that gonna do?
Oh shit.
I don't want that. Fine though. Saying like that doesn't work, friend. Also, doing jump hard punch like that doesn't work, friend.
What the? What? Everything? What? Oh! Doctor! What? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh man.
That was exciting. No!
Oh, Dragon Punch, you don't use that, friend. That's not a good button. What? Ah. Yep. Oh, you don't do silver quarter neutral, friend? That's not a thing. Don't do that. Oh, push block, where you at? Get out of here. I won't teach you the ways of here. Don't. Whoa.
Why did that work?
Why would you do that?
Why did that work 4 times?
Why would you do that?
What was getting the hit? How was I getting hit? Were you crossing me up somehow with
digger?
standing light punch? Like, I have no idea what the heck was happening there.
Crank is confused. Oh no.
He hit me 4 times by using center stage when I'm in the air, and then calling H-Bomber, and then just dashing up and using standing light punch.
What?
And you just got the hit like 4 times.
Very confused by this. It's less vertical than you think, apparently.
Ah. Because I misspaced my button. Interesting.
Misspaced your button. Oh. Let me see. We're about to have.
I'll go grab some food. I'll be right back.
I should also grab some food. To be honest. Get the hunger. Oh heck, I didn't get the thing that I wanted. Up. Don't do stand hard punch with Filia. It's unsafe. It's -4. Oh, sure. That was an odd time to mash out, to be honest. That's not a thing you want to press. And he didn't block. Alright, well.
The doctor will see you now. Can anybody stop this fighting machine?
Strange.
Oh man, who left the lobby?
Whack. Whack.
Oops.
Oh.
There we go.
It's there somewhere. Yo, teach me. You pressed forward instead of up. Oh, what? How do you even? Yeah, it's pretty cool. This game's a fun time.
It was pretty amazing. What?
Wait, rip?
Friggin' weird. Can't believe this. Tears. What the?
Ah, rip. I got autocorrect in the moment. Yeah. It's like they're thinking a little too much about it.
Oh, nice block. God damn.
Oh, stand and get blocked. You do it. You do it. You do it. Don't use double free. Come on. Yeah. Puddle full screen does nothing for you. Don't do it again. Just wasting meter. I did so many cool squiggly things. What did you have to do? You know, that's just the way things work.
What do I do against this character in neutral? How do I
In
fight double?
neutral? Do you fight double?
Ah! Frame trap Luger.
How do I fight double in neutral? By the way, if you feel like double's gonna go for an H Luger, it's not a true block string, so you can actually match out.
Not a true block.
It's not a true block string, no.
DP between there.
Yes. I'm just gonna play this because I feel like it. This may sting a bit. Ah, game please. Yeah, my tech, I swear. Yes. Oh, what? I did crouch light. Yeah, I did crouch light. Literally better than Parcel's buttons. Can't believe this. Ah. That's all wrong. Game, please. Get out of here. Get out of here. Weird. Weird. Game, please. Game, please. That's not what I want. Game, please. Game, please. That's not what I want.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Why does that work?
Who are you fighting right now?
Yeah.
You're fighting Yo-Yo.
Fun yo-yo. I mean, oh, game? Come on, game. I mean, well, I guess. Cool, I get the blanket. Game! I can't believe you lied to me like this. Been lied to.
Are you playing lies?
Getting lied to. Does Quickly have any good anti-airs besides JLP? JLK? That's
Do
about
you have
it.
any anti-air or air-to-air?
And anti-airs. If you're talking about JLK, that's just what you call the airs. Yeah.
Swilly has the best anti-air in the game, but it costs a meter. It's called SBO. It's
Yeah.
still, it sucks. Her air game, or what's it called? Her anti-air game otherwise is really bad.
Yes.
It also depends on what kind of anti-air you're looking for. If you're trying to stop people from air dashing in on you, standing medium punch is surprisingly good. A lot of people say they have success with standing light punch. I don't like using it as much.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, like, I don't know, that seems to be like a pretty much universal thing. Like, everyone's like, oh no, use standing light punch. This is godlike.
Yeah.
Maybe, but
Like, I guess.
I've had so much more success. I mean, if standing medium punch worked against Cadenza, I'm like, okay, I think this is good enough.
Yeah. Oh my god, game. Oh my god, game. Oh my god, game. Video game? What the heck? Alright then. My hands are getting super cold, holy heck. Oh, what? Alright, well, that just happened. Sorry. Oof.
You wish.
Ooh,
That was actually a
yeah,
cool
don't
idea
mash
using
USS
USS
in the
there,
air.
but
Yeah.
that doesn't work. I haven't touched the ground yet.
No, don't USS Dynamo instead.
Yeah, Dynamo would have worked because I messed up the
No.
unmatchable setup.
My pad is not okay. I also have cold hands right now. I have super cold hands right now.
Man, what am I gonna do after this? There's so many things I want to do. I'm like, wait a minute, I have Monster on my computer. Why would I do anything
Yes.
ever again?
I wish. Oh man, Goliath, what up, man? I saw you played
Oh,
Street Fighter
snap.
5 ages ago.
Oh my god.
Ah,
That was
yeah.
cool. That's cool.
I think Goliath. True. Oh my god, thing that I didn't get. How do you block crossover? Oh well, rip, yeah. Up, 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 up. Well, I mean, I guess. Your crouch me to be my crouch like kick? Nani? How do you do that? Oh, how did you block that? What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there, Bella?
Why was Bella on the right side, JP?
I have no answer.
Tell me about this fucking consistent game, JP. Why?
Why are there?
Why?
That's not supposed to happen.
There must have been a single frame where you crossed me up. I am very confused,
Oh,
mildly concerned.
Yes. There's a chance that if you do JMP, JMK with the fast fall with Fukuwa, that you can actually same side cross up. but I didn't know the frames lasted that long for Bella to go the other side. All right, let's go. Oh my god, what a video game.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's a pretty good button. Oh, you're right. Wait, I'm not close enough. Get it. Just wanted to get this.
Bella getting up and acting like she was a part of the reason that won. Fuck you! I fucking destroyed you with SSJ.
Bella's all confident, like, yeah, I'll just come over to the other side. It doesn't matter. It's not like you're supposed to go the right way.
Boused ass, fucking can't believe this shit.
That's bullshit. That was actually bullshit. That's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. I need to get so I can press the buttons and do what I want to do. You're right, and that's a good way to think about it, but you're thinking too much. You're thinking too hard about it. You're actually thinking too
Think about
hard.
it at first, but then like practice not thinking about it. It's weird to say that out loud, but hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Alright, well grab. That was a really slow grab though. That's not what I wanted. I got it though. Oh, what? Oh! Video game, please. I just want to do the thing I wanted to do. Yeah. You don't want to get used to air dashing like that too much.
I didn't need to do that. My brain farted.
Understand.
Ah!
That's not what I wanted. But okay, we'll take it. That's not what I wanted, but we'll take it. Where's solo bands at? I mean, I can solo band, I guess.
Man, I missed a quick match legend, like the Wi-Fi bands. That's so unoptimal! Heck!
We clipped it. Bella being on the other side has been clipped.
I had no idea what the heck I was supposed to do. Oh, well, that didn't. Darn it! It was almost funny. Why'd you gotta do that to me? Oh, I'm real stupid. What? They punish looking.
You were at the other side for like 5 frames or something? I have no idea. It was an indeterminate amount of frames. Bella just decided to be on the other side for whatever reason. Do it, Craig. Do it, Craig. I believe in you. You can defeat the double. You defeat this squiggly double.
I gotta be able to parry it. Ah! Why is it so hard to parry?
I mean, Craig, you can just press forward multiple times. You don't gotta wait for it.
No, because what? You can't do that. It's
Sure
a
you
parry
can.
lockout.
What do you mean?
If you whiff a parry, you get locked up for 20 frames, JP.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
Wait, is that old or new?
it's old.
Is that old?
Yeah, it's day one.
About get drink. I don't know about that anymore.
That's old school.
Yeah, I did cross up for a sec. It's literally a double cross up. You have to block the correct way. Heck. What you eating? Eating more the wrist bins?
Rice, beans, cheese, and jardinera.
Oh, Jardinero, okay.
Food of champions.
So the way that Philia deals with this matchup is by using H-Spire, and you win the video game. Don't air dash at the parasol. It's kind of not good. The stand hard punch is pretty dumb.
Welcome to Skullgirls Get Sass.
And Yo-Yo, what do you call Squiggly at the wrong time when you're up forwarding pressing jump hard punch? Also at full screen. What you doing? What you doing? There you go! That's what I'm talking about! Hit him with it. Also, you get out of most of the steer pressure by doing the push block. Also, what? You get hit by Rotek? What?
Can't she low profile though? Here's?
What? The Philia?
Yeah.
If you fake Spire, yes.
Oh.
Also, what do you call it? If you crouch hard kick as well, that works too. Hook armor grab is still the best. It's the unreactable, to be honest. Get destroyed!
Yeah.
We didn't block that though. That's unfortunate. It's literally a jump hard punch.
Oh, for the record, guys, this will probably be the last game.
Yeah. Fridge. Get that frog over out of here. Where else? You have 5 meter. You need to contemplate. That's one. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Game?
So many Georges.
Oh, you see, ha! Yeah, hit by George. I'm gonna hit by George.
Take George for a walk at 4:44 in the morning.
That's his day out. Oh my god. That's how you do that. He can't react to that.
Fuck you. Yo, trying to steal my tech. Freaking random.
Oh, no, Brett, you need to be faster about that. For the video game!
Alright, now you're just being mean.
I can't. Now we're just being mean now. We can't believe this.
This is bullying.
We're just being mean.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Skullgirls Get Gr8. It was a fun time seeing you all here. Hope to see you all next week. There was a plenty of good old surplus of advice that went out. I don't expect you guys to master all of it in 1 week. It probably takes, honestly, months. But it's all stuff that's very important to keep in mind. Take notes and stuff. If you guys, the lobby will still be alive. If you guys want to keep playing it, go ahead. Shoutouts to JP. Thank you for being a good old buddy, old pal, and helping me out.
It's always a good time. How did you get out of 005? You gotta do quarter circle any button, doesn't matter. That's how you gotta blow up.
Quarter circle any button. And on that note, we are going to end the stream. Thank you for joining us. See you all next week. And if you guys want to show off everything you guys have been practicing, feel free to sign up for Skullgirls Be Great every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Go ahead and translate to your time zone. It is not technically region locked. A lot of people have requested we region lock it, but I don't know. It doesn't feel right to do that. It's normally standard for a tournament to be region locked, but like Be Great's all about bringing the community together. So like, go ahead and join us with a bunch of friends. Have a good old time. See how far you guys can get. See you around.
Bye, everybody.